In this video, we're going to be creating a GTA style HUD in UEFN. If this video is helpful to you, you can use creator code GISMO in the item store, subscribe, and if you're an absolute beginner, you can check the first link in the description. That's a course that will help you start making your own maps. To start off with, create a folder. We're just going to call this GTA. We're just going to call this style HUD. I don't know if you can write GTA in here, but we'll just call it style HUD. Then right click onto our content browser, press widget blueprint, use a widget, and we'll call this one just new player HUD. I've imported a picture of GTA so I can copy it a lot easier. Right now I'm dragging a canvas panel onto the screen as well as an image, which is just so that I can see where to put the HUD. So guys, from here we're going to go into the left side of the screen and pull in an overlay panel, and we're just going to go link this up, make it a bit smaller. I'm going to make mine a bit bigger than the default one, but I think it will still be fine. Around that looks good to me. We're going to call this one health overlay. Copy and paste. I'll drag a new one in. Yeah, we'll drag a new one in. Delete this one. And I'll call this one shield overlay. If you want the exact things, I'll turn off my camera for a second. There you go. You should be able to see in the top right, zoom in or take a screenshot. So let's go and make this a bit rounder. 135 and 18. We'll do that to both of them. Health overlay and shield overlay. You press F2 to rename. It was 135 and 18. So we've got two equal size bars. Move that ever so slightly. Or we can have a gap. We'll experiment with how this one looks first. Okay guys, now we're going to need to create materials for these progress bars. So press content draw. My door just closed to the wind. Go into our folder that we've created. Right click, press material, and we'll just call this one health bar. Open up the health bar. Go onto the left side of your screen and change blend mode. Change material domain to user interface. We also need to change blend mode to translucent. So from here, right click onto your screen, type in text. We need texture coordinate. Then we also need a mask. We're going to remove the G and link them like this. Next up guys, we're going to go ahead and get a scalar parameter. And we're going to get a saturate. Then we're going to need to get a step. Link our mask to the Y, our saturate to the X, and this scalar parameter to saturate. Go into our parameter and call this one progress. Next guys, we're going to hold down 3 on our keyboard. Now we've got this, and we're going to need a multiply as well. Be nice if I could spell multiply. Gonna drag this one to here and this one to here. In this constant, go ahead and choose green. We obviously was choosing this kind of green. So let's go back into that one. Perfect. Next up guys, we're going to duplicate our progress bar. We're going to duplicate it twice. And we're going to name this one delta progress. And the second one, or third one, we're going to call delta factor, and change slider max to 1. We're going to right click next, type in ABS. Go ahead and link that here. Also going to need an add and link the saturate, this saturate here, and this adds to B. I'm going to create another saturate and put this to delta factor. Next, we're going to right click and create a lerp node, linear interpolate. Go ahead and connect this top saturate to A, the add to B, and saturate to alpha. Next, guys, we're going to go ahead and copy this and paste it down here. We're going to change this color to red. That's good for us. Then, guys, we go ahead and get our okay, this looks very messy, guys, but grab our lerp node and put it into step X at the bottom down here. Let's drag our multipliers up over here and then create another lerp node. Connect the top multiplier to A, the bottom multiplier to B, and then I think it's step to value. Okay, guys, I actually messed that up there. I am actually following a tutorial myself, but it's to just so I can understand this a bit better. So connect our bottom multiplier to A and our top multiplier to B. Step will stay in value. Go ahead and connect this lerp node into, I think this is the wrong kind of lerp node actually. Yeah, I did create the wrong lerp node there. So multiply, top multiply into B, bottom multiply into A, and grab this step into alpha. Then we can connect it to final color. We don't see anything here, but if we add some numbers over here, then we can see that this is what it would be looking like. So in our bottom step down here, we're actually going to drag that to opacity 2. Now the reason this is green over here is because I put 100. It doesn't really matter. This is just for the sake of viewing it. So let's drag an image into this health overlay. And we're going to, okay, so make sure you go ahead and save your health bar. Then if you want to actually change these, just give it a look what it would look like. Say we wanted to look at it with half health, put it to 0.5, and say we wanted to see we got shot, for example. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I dragged an image into this bar. Let me delete it to show you. So drag an image into the health overlay. Then come to the right side of the screen, transform, change the scale. So then it will fill it up. Go ahead and put horizontal alignment into the middle. And continue to increase the scale till it fits. We could actually make this overlay a bit thinner. I know I originally said I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. Make sure these are exactly the same. So let's check. 135 and 14. Let's use 13 actually. And 135 and 13. There we go. I'm just double checking these are all like the exact same position. We'll put that at 1000. Okay. 1010. And we'll do the same for this one, just so they're perfectly aligned. Cool. inside of this image, which we're going to call health image material, let's go ahead and find health bar. So it would look something like this when we're taking damage. If I turn this off for a second, it looks something like this, and we'll be putting a map in eventually too. So it'll be looking like that, just like GTA. But we're not at that point yet. Let's go ahead and change this to, let's say 0.8, and put this to 0, or 0.3, this to 0. Okay, well, it's fun. We'll know what it looks like. Put this on 1 actually, and there we go. Next, we're going to need to do the same thing for shield. So guys, let's duplicate our health bar, right click it, press duplicate, call this one shield bar. We're going to need to go change the parameters inside of the shield bar. Also drag it out so we can see our GTA image. It's like a dark blue. Let's go and get that in. Oh. So shield bar, trying to make this big enough to see. Click on our vector 3 up here, constant, press this pipette and drag it onto our color of shield. Just save this. Perfect. Now just go ahead and add the word shield before all of these. There we go. Now if we open back up our HUD, we can add a image like we did with the other one. Press horizontal alignment, press the middle one, go ahead and increase the scale that we did before. See how that looks. It looks slightly different. So 4.2 is the correct scale we had it at. Now brush, go ahead and choose shield bar. So there we go. Looking correct. Let's make the GTA image disappear for a second. Perfect. Go ahead and save this. Next, we're going to sort out the anchors. For us, we can just go ahead and put our anchors in the bottom left of the screen. So let me show my screen. Anchors, while you're clicking on overlay, click on anchors, then this one in the bottom left corner, and the same for shield. Then, so next we're going to add another image. We're going to put this about like that. That looks about right to me. I'm going to change this to black. Make sure you put the same anchor, that bottom left anchor like we've been doing, and then go into opacity and put this to say 0.3, maybe 0.5. Change the Z order. Actually, don't change the Z order on these. In the overlay, change the Z order to 1 for health overlay, and the same for shield. So let's take a look at how it's looking right now. This is looking very similar in my opinion. Next, we just need to add a map. Actually, I think there's something else we need to do before we add the map. Okay, so next up, guys, go into the bottom of the screen. I'm going to turn my camera back on and press view bindings. Press add view model. And then we're going to press HUD controller / team play info to press select and then close that. Alright guys, so go ahead and name our other image for the shield because I forgot to do that. Click F2, shield image map. Let's just call it that. That's fun. But now click on health image map, view bindings, add widget, image map, press brush. Then from here, go into conversion functions and press set scalar parameter. Then guys, in parameter name, we're going to change this to progress. It is case sensitive, so you need to write the exact same thing you wrote in the material. Then set a binding for the material value. Click new player, click HUD player info list view model. Then click on control and player info and click health normalized. Next, what we're going to do is create another one by clicking this arrow up here. Go to brush, set scalar parameter. This one was called progress delta. And then click this view binding. We're going to link it to health data normalized. So I think it was actually, I need to check in the material. I might have made a mistake. Delta progress delta factor, and we called it delta progress is what I called it. Okay. Delta progress. There we go. Next, we need to do the same thing for shield. So go ahead and click view bindings, click on the shield, press add widget shield image, go to brush, set scalar parameter. This one was called shield progress. And the value, click this view binding, go to player HUD info, control and player info, open that up. We want shield normalized. Then create another one of this, go for brush again. Ooh, set scalar parameter. Wrong. Then this was called shield delta progress. Remember, it's got to be the exact same as in the material. And then the value will be control and player shield delta normalized. Now, next up, we're going to need to add animations. So click add animation. Just click animation, call this one health damage. Then click add, and whilst we're clicking on health image mat, go click health image mat, then click brush material, then we click delta vector, and then we want to create a delta vector, make it start at 1, make this shorter, bring it to like 1 second, and then we want it to end at 0. So I just clicked enter and it made a keyframe of 1 at the beginning and 0 at the end. So now we're going to do the same thing for shield. Go ahead and click animation. Call this one shield damage. Click on shield damage. Go ahead and click into shield image map. Click add shield image map. Add brush material. Add delta factor. Start it at 1. Finish it at 0. drag the material down. So it goes from 1 to 0 like that. Okay, guys, now we're going to go ahead and press compile. Save. What we need to do here is animations. Oh no, press view bindings, add condition. When, let's check. When HUD controlling player info, when health delta normalized is less than 0, go and when it's less than 0, click on our HUD that we created. We want to queue play animation. And the animation that we want to play we want it to play health damage here, which we get to by clicking animation, HUDs, and health damage. It has a little blue cube thing. Now we do the same thing for shield. Click on the shield. So when control and player info, get there first. Let me just delete this one actually for a second. Okay, I think I just messed up the code. Okay, there we go. So new player HUD. We need to do the same thing for this. HUD player info, control and player info. We need shield delta normalized. Shield delta normalized. There we go. Is less than. Alright, I had to delete it because I accidentally messed up, but we're getting back there. So I'm just going to redo that now. So HUD player info, control and player info. Control and player info. Health delta normalized. When that's less than 0, we want to play animation. Queue play animation. Then the animation we wanted was health damage. There we go. Now go ahead and create a new condition. HUD play info view list. Shield data normalized. When that is less than 0, play queue play animation. And then we want to go ahead and press shield damage and compile. This should be working correctly, I think. So to get this working, we need to go and type in HUD controller. And inside of player, type in player info widget overdrive. We want to use new player HUD, the one that we just created. I'm going to put down a damage volume. I'm going to change stat and shield to 100%. I'm going to check how this is working. Okay guys, take a look. It's looking correct. Let's just see if damage works. I forgot to make it visible. It's invisible. There we go. The map we're going to be moving. I just need to check this all works. So there we go. You can see the shields working. I think maybe we should add another background actually. Because inside of the material, when the... Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So let's end this. Go inside our material. Let's add in inside of our health overlay another image. We're gonna make this a darker version of our previous one and set the Z order to 0. Z order to 0. Okay, there's no Z order apparently. So I'm trying to think, how do I make this go behind it then if there's no Z order? Okay, I'm gonna drag this outside onto just the normal canvas. Gonna move the anchor to the bottom left. Gonna drag this over here. Just make it match up exactly like this one. So redoing this, make this same color as that one, then make it a bit darker. So we still have something left behind this. Make the size the same. Like that. And then we'll just call this one health background. Copy and paste this and call this one. Put this in the right place first, actually. There we go. And we're just going to go and select the blue. Select the blue again. Just like that. Make sure we're still in this one. Make it a bit darker. Then we'll still have a background behind it. Get that perfectly lined up again. Now the last thing we need to do is move the map. So taking a look right now, we need to make our black image a bit bigger. And we could also make our health bars a bit bigger. But I won't actually make my health bars bigger. I will just make the map bigger and change the HUD a tiny bit. But right now I've got these for the HUD controllers map alignment. I'm gonna go and add this new screenshot I just took. Okay, so I just messed around with the settings a little bit more just to make sure everything's perfectly in shape. Let's go ahead and take a look. It does look like the map is kind of broken right now because it's like just showing blue. So I think maybe you have to add a map. Let's type in map device to a map controller. Drag this up here. And yeah, something like that. And then height is fine how it is. We'll just have it automatically updating. Full frame minimap. On that space. The entire map space. Okay. I'm only adding this because it's showing blue screen. There's a bug right now as well where you have to load in and out just to make it work. So let's do that. There we go. Everything should look good now. There we go. We've got like a GTA style HUD now. And when we get damage, you can see it decreases. Oh, that's loud. So yeah, there's still some like room for improvement. We could definitely move those a bit, but I'll let you guys do that. I've give you the information you need to do it. Subscribe, use creator code GISMO. Thanks for watching.